Alright folks, what I have here is a Crate Blue Voodoo BV120H amp. That's a 120 watt tube amp. Yeah, I'll just give you a little demo here. Unfortunately the reverb isn't working on this, so I'll give you a demo of the clean channel and the dirty channel. Right now I'm playing just a Squire thin line hollow body. Got some higher output pickups I put in there. Let's see, in the neck is DiMarzio Tone Zone S. And in the bridge is Seymour Duncan Hot Rail T for Tilly. So that's about it here. I'll just do a bit of a demo on the clean channel and I'll jump over to the channel there. So here's everything on 12 o'clock, bass mid treble on the clean channel. I got the volume not too far up, only about 2 or 3, because yeah, otherwise it'd be pretty loud. Actually, it's only on about 1.5. And I'm on the neck pickup right now. Okay, so I'm gonna EQ it a bit. I'm gonna cut the high just a hair. I'm gonna cut the presence a hair. Just to give you a demo here. Boost the mid a little bit, fairly generous amount, and same with the low, fairly generous amount. So that's neck, and then I'll go neck and bridge. And the bridge. So that's a basic idea of clean sound there. I'll switch over to dirty now. Again, I've got bass mid treble right on 12 o'clock. I'm going to put the presence back on 12 o'clock, give you a demo of that. Volume isn't overly that loud. So here's my bridge pickup. And I'll just go right to neck pickup now with that flat EQ. And the gain is actually halfway as well. So I'm definitely finding it a little bright at the moment, but you can do a lot with the EQ on these amps. So I'm going to cut the presence down quite a bit, cut the high down quite a bit, really boost the mid here, and really boost the low. Get more of this kind of. Yeah, I've definitely seen on YouTube how some people, you know, the Blue Voodoo has come across as a bright amp, but yeah, you can do quite a bit with the EQ. And again, that's only the gain halfway. I'm going to crank the gain now. This amp has a ton of gain. So I'm going to crank. It's hollow here, so I got to be careful. Well, I'll put it about 3/4 now. Okay, I'm going to crank the gain right up. Gain's on 10 right now. Gain's on 10. I'm going to EQ it once more for more of a metal kind of scoop mid-range. So I'm going to scoop the mids almost straight out, maybe up a little hair, like, you know, a little bit of mid there. Crank the low. I'll try it with that. I'll leave the highs cut a little bit, the presence cut. So here's that metal. I'll turn down the gain a bit too, actually. You don't need tons of gain to get a good metal sound. I'll put it about 2/3. Now the interesting thing I find with that scoop mid sound is you can do a lot between the presence and the high to kind of really shape the sound. So for example, I can cut the high even more, way more, and boost the presence here. And that'll give you a different sort of, place in the mix or, what have you, right? If you want to sound different than your other guitar player, for example. I'm going to crank the presence even more here now. If you want to know what the presence is doing here, I'm going to play a chord, I'm going to cut out the presence. Now it's back in. I'm going to put them both at 12 now, 12 o'clock, the presence and the high. Yeah, I'll turn down the gain a little bit here too. There, okay. Okay, now what I'm going to crank the high more, cut the presence, give you an idea. I think the sound for metal I like, personally, is to cut the treble, not all the way, like the high end, maybe about where it's kind of only 25% up, right? And then the presence I like to put about 75%, even 80, and then you get, you can even crank the gain a bit at that point. And mids are scooped most of the way out, low is up all the way. And I'm going to turn up a hair here. Turn the gain up even more. Now I'll drop D a bit here. So anyway, that's a demo of the Crate Blue Voodoo. Great amp for good clean channel, decent clean channel. And super high gain, great for metal. And I've even dialed it in for some really good blues sounds, when you crank the mid a bit and back off the gain, that type of thing. I mean, it's really versatile amp when it comes down to it. Made in USA, 120 watts, tube amp. Good stuff.